What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of KJD Investor. This is yours truly, KJ. Without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the portfolio. Right now, I want to bring you guys like an update, a quick little update that is on the portfolio. Not too much to share in this video, but I do want to give you an update. Right now, you know the market's been closed for the weekend, of course. So nothing really major has taken place. I know the last video I brought you guys, I showed you there was like a breakout in the market. Prices were going up as the close of business on Friday. But by it being the weekend right now, there's been a big sell-off as well. I've noticed a big sell-off in the market. Right now, the investment account is sitting at $60,301.29. Like I said, in the past hour, it's been a sell-off. That sell-off actually happened after the market closed on Friday. It was a huge sell-off. And I told you guys before, if you follow me for a number of time on this channel, that Fridays to me are typically sell-off days. I noticed that the market typically sells off on Friday. But I'm in it for the long term, so I'm going to continue to hold. I've been doing that since I've been investing, just continuing to hold. And I'm always right when the market comes back, Monday, it always jumps back up because investors are getting back in, short-term and long-term investors, hedge funds, mega accounts, millionaire accounts, billionaire accounts. They're always coming back, rotating back into stocks and ETFs. Buying power sitting at $454.05. We're going to deploy that later on in the market. And the reason I went cash right now, y'all, the reason I went cash on some positions is because every time 47 comes out with some type of different news, it either sinks or makes the market rise. So basically, it's like I told you guys in the last episode that I've noticed a bit pump and dump with this administration. I'm not even speaking bad on the pump and dump. I don't have nothing bad to say about it. It's just you have to know when to change strategies. I know you guys are used to me dollar cost averaging in, and I still do that, and long-term investing, and I still do that. But what I'm saying is, if you want to see your increases, if you want to see a bigger take advantage of the dip, you guys have to be in cash somewhat. So when the dips happen, you can buy back in at the lower price. And so when that's the pump, and then that's the dump basically. And when the price goes back up, that's the pump. And then as it's up for the short term strategy, I'll sell off again while it's up, make my money, and then when the dump happens, I'll be able to buy back in. And so that's all I'm doing. I did sell out of my Bitcoin position. I know a lot of y'all felt a certain type of way about that. With my crypto holdings, I held on to my Doge. I held on to Ethereum and my Avalanche. But that's the thing. With Bitcoin, when I bought in, you guys got to remember, I bought in at like 93,000, thinking that it was going to go back up to past 100K. You guys remember Bitcoin was always over 100K, 101,000. You guys remember that. So, but instead of it going back up to the six-figure digits, Bitcoin came all the way down to like 79, 78 in this last dump cycle. So I said, well, shoot, if I can catch Bitcoin in the low 70s, mid 70s, I feel like that's a win. So that's why I went cash on Bitcoin. I'm not out of it all completely because you guys already know. I still have this ETF, the IBIT ETF. So it's the iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF, $54.10 a share right now. I have 64.44 shares, market value $3,486.70, average cost $54.31. And right now, total return down negative $13.30. And that just lets me know that Bitcoin has taken a dip, which is cool. So like I said, I'm not totally out of Bitcoin. I'm still investing in the Bitcoin ETF. But what I'm saying is, as far as the direct Bitcoin, I liquidated because once I seen that I was back in a surplus of a profit, Bitcoin had got back up to like 93,000, 94,000, and I was finally making some profit with it again. I went on and sold and liquidated so I won't lose money, but I went on and liquidated so I can be ready for the next dump. And it's probably some more stocks that I'm looking at in my portfolio of doing that too. It's just a strategy, guys. I mean, it's a short-term strategy. With this market being as confusing as it is, you guys got to know when to pivot game plans and strategies, things like that. If you want to continue making money in the market, we live in America. This is a capitalization society. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to get the words out. It's a this society runs off of capital. That's the money that we make. So you always want your money working harder for you than you do for it. So that's what I do. I keep my money deployed in the market. I'm still in my ETFs, long term, LTEC, my informational technology ETF. I got SPLG. You guys already know. That's my S&P 500. That's the big boy ETF. I'm going to continue the dollar cost average into that. I'm going to continue to keep that going. And then I also got, I just showed you my IBIT ETF, DGRO. And with DGRO, guys, it's a growth and dividend ETF. Right now it's $59.50. I'm down to 9.67 shares. And the reason I'm down because I actually sold off on this one a lot too. And I'm thinking about selling the rest of it when I get it into the surplus. I'm not going to sell at a negative. You see the total return negative $2.62. I don't care if it's just $2.62. I'm not going to lose those $2.62 from a lack of patience. I'm disciplined when it comes to this investing thing, so I'm not going to do that. At market value right now is $575.56, and I believe I can get better use out of my $576 in another ETF or another stock. That's what I feel. I feel like I can get some better use out of it somewhere else. So I'm gonna probably be liquidating this position altogether. I've been doing it piece by piece with DGRO. I had almost like 69, almost 70 something shares of this stock before, this ETF before, but it's okay. DGRO is good, but it just wasn't growing the way I thought it should have been growing. That's all. I'd rather be putting that money into something like Meta or Apple or something that's going to bring me better returns a little bit quicker. I mentioned LTEC earlier. It's the Fidelity Information Technology Index ETF. It's at 163.34. And as you can tell, it skyrocketed, man. Last couple of days, I got 21.63 shares of LTEC. This is actually a ETF that I took some money from the DGRO and actually bought more shares of LTEC. Market value $3,534.45. Average cost is $168.82. Right now we're down negative return 118.56, but it's okay because I believe that in the long term, LTEC is gonna bounce back and rebound like it's been doing and get back to the position it needs to get back to. It definitely will. I kept SCHD. You guys, it's my Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF. I continue the dollar cost average into this one. You don't have to be the expert with this. This is something that just gives you the good return. Market, I got 221 shares. Market value, $5,700. And right now it's a negative return of 147.24. But it's okay. Like I said, you got to see that average cost, 26.36. And right now it's at 25.70. So it's on a discount. It's on a deal right now. If I want to pick up some more shares of SCHD, this would be a good time to do that. This really pays the highest dividend in my portfolio. Now, I got Walmart still. I'm excited still about this company. $95.01 a share. It's on sale right now. I got 112.82 shares. Market value is $10,719.61. Average cost is $58.54. And right now we have a surplus total return of $4,115.20. That's a positive 62.31% increase on the dollar. Y'all, anything over 8%, we're getting rich. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing with the Walmart stock. Is going to continue to help us to reach and get rich. Google had an earnings report the other day, that outstanding earnings call. They beat top line revenue, bottom line, and the PE ratio. They beat in all sectors. So Google took a skyrocket upwards. Right now, Alphabet Class A is sitting at $61.70. It went up $2.58 on the close of business on Friday. But like I said, since then, it's been a sell-off. I got 13 shares of Alphabet Class A. Its market value is $2,113.84. And total return right now is $225.98. I'm up almost 12% in this position and looking for more. You guys already know how it go. And then in the traditional IRA account, I'm sitting at $40,858.35. As a close of business on Friday, this account right here made $1,246.11. Buying power, $1,995.39. I keep some liquidated right there. I got a NVIDIA options call expiring on May the 2nd. I've already gotten over 92% of this option call is already guaranteed. And I'm just really waiting on it just to expire. I'm going to get ready to start another options position in another stock. As you can see, as a close of business on Friday, everything ended in the green. Palantir was up, AMD, Meta, MicroStrategy, Costco, SPLD, G, and NVIDIA. So right now, the portfolio crossed six figures again. We have $101,160.24. Good deal. And yeah, guys, like I said, we're going to just continue. And look how it's back green. Even though the market is closed, there's a lot of movement in the market. A lot of people still buying. So yeah, man, just stay attentive to what the market is doing. I got my reasons why I moved the way I moved, but I'm going to continue to buy and hold Big Boy Blue Chip long term. All right, this has been another episode of Cater the Investor. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Any kind of comments, questions, concerns, drop it down in the comment box below. We're going to go ahead and get to this wealth, man. You guys stay up, stay with me. We're going to continue on this journey of financial freedom. Peace.